G'day, this is Adrian Johnson. On Sunday, we went to the Women's March. With us, we had a billboard that featured two gender-flipped quotes, that from the now infamous Gillette ad. What happened next? Stay tuned to find out.
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me. In bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take it. This is a danger zone. Pack up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take home. This is a danger zone. Pack up and get me. So put your hand in mine. Follow me.
The answer to the question, do women need to hold other women accountable? And that's what we're talking about today.
Take a seat, let me waste your time. So put your
Oh, great.
That's what the sign says.
But like, from what perspective is this coming?
From the perspective of whether or not this is a good message.
Yeah, I know. But I'm like asking, like, from what political perspective it comes from? Like, are you saying this from like an intersectional feminist perspective, or are you coming from like the idea that like, would you disagree with feminism? Like, I'm just asking.
I'm gonna dive in if I can.
Fire away.
Hi, I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Person. Okay, no problem. So we're trying to say here with this sign that women need to hold other women accountable.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
And we believe that women can be better than they are today.
To say the right thing.
Right, but what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by women can be better for? Is what I'm asking.
Well,
Like,
exactly
what
that.
do you think, like, what institutional oppressions are women perpetuating? That's my question.
To act the right way.
I don't know. All I'm saying is women need to hold other women accountable for...
Like what? What for?
Well, I think we all do good things, we all do bad things. In this case, there are some actions that women can be better than they are today.
So you've come to a women's march about gender equality and you're holding up a sign that is contrary to that.
Yes.
But this is like an anti-woman sign. This
No. We believe women are strong and can hold other women accountable,
I am strong.
just like
why
men
are
do.
you bringing that to a feminist march is my question.
But some is not enough.
Women's march.
A feminist march.
A woman's march.
A women's march.
The
About
sign is
feminism.
For
The
women's rights.
underlying- Right, but I'm confused. Like, are you doing this, like, would you consider yourself a feminist? Like, you're at a feminist march, so are you guys feminists?
I'm here to support women.
Okay, but, so you're not a feminist?
I didn't say that. I said I'm here to support women, and women can be strong enough to hold other women accountable when they can be better. And I know that sounds like rhetoric.
I'm just curious as to, like, why you've brought that to a march called the Women's March, which is about feminism.
Yeah, it's about women, apparently.
So you're distracting from the message of this being a space where women can come to talk about their experiences by bringing like a really questionable sign. Like, you're essentially just here to cause trouble and shitstir because you know that people like me, feminists, are going to see this and feel upset by it and come and ask you about it. And then you're responding
I'm
to my
sorry you
questions.
feel that way.
I'm still talking. Please be quiet. So you're
No.
responding to my questions with things that
I don't want to be
make
quiet.
sense at all. So I'm just wondering why you're here. Like, are you just here to shit stir, or are you?
Not at all. You can hold your friends accountable.
Why would I be holding, like, what?
If you don't, who will?
So you're just here to shit stir, essentially.
If you don't hold your women friends to be better than they are today, who will?
I actually have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Edwina. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
So here's the thing. You just said to us that this message is really unacceptable.
Yeah. And if you're going to bring up the Gillette ad, quite frankly, I think that's ridiculous.
Why?
Because the Gillette ad comes from a different place. Like, I understand why people are offended by the Gillette ad, because if you don't have, I guess, university level knowledges of what toxic masculinity is, and like, if you don't understand feminist rhetoric, you might be confused by the messages in the ad.
Take your
Can I
phone.
ask a question?
Hold on, Edwin is saying something. Hold your phone.
Hold
I
the
just
phone.
do not understand why you guys are here distracting from messages about women in the world who are being persecuted, and you're here holding up this sign because you're upset about an ad that a razor company put out. Like, it seems a bit childish.
It's. I think it's so not childish, as it were, that a company believes there's money in saying that. So if there's money in saying that, it can be said to women too. But I do appreciate this dialogue.
This is I just don't understand what you were doing here at a women's march. This is so gronky. You were surrounded by people who are here to talk about women's empowerment and feminism and all of the issues that face women today in this world that affect other genders because the patriarchy affects us all. And you brought this awful shit-stirring sign because you're upset about a Gillette ad about razors. It seems a bit weird.
Mind if I ask a question?
Please, ask
Okay.
away.
Last time I went to a nightclub, and I haven't gone to a nightclub since, a woman sat on my leg, grabbed me by the genitals, and asked me to rate her out of 10. And when I rated her a 7, she slapped me in the face. Can that woman be better? And should other women hold that woman accountable for her actions?
That woman can absolutely be better, and other women should hold her to account just as other men should, because that's awful behaviour, and I'm sorry that happened to you.
Because can you feel that as a man, I felt that I could not in any way respond to her.
I think you could have... I understand that in that situation it's hard to respond because you feel uncomfortable, because you're out of place, and a lot of people feel like that sexual harassment is not okay, and I'm sorry. But that instance does not mean that you can come to a feminist march and cause trouble. No, it's a feminist march.
It's a women's march. That's what the thing says. It's called
and it was organised by feminists.
And we have a sign about women.
But you're here to cause trouble at this march. You're distracting from an otherwise day that should be people coming together.
We're far away from everyone. We're trying to not.
Fine, here to provoke women. Of course people are going to come and get upset about this. This is so unacceptable. I just don't understand why you're doing this today. You're literally just here to cause trouble. And I understand that I'm playing into that because I took the bait and I asked you what the sign is, but I don't think it's appropriate for you to be here today.
I think for the most part we've had a reasonably respectful discussion. I don't think this is trouble, actually.
You found points to agree. It was good.
I don't think I've agreed with anything that you said. I've just given you some concessions because I'm too hungover to argue with you right now. But this is ridiculous. I don't understand why you have brought this sign here today to a women's march that is about women's equality and empowerment, and you are here to shit stir and get women to be angry at you.
That's entirely the point. Dialogue with anyone shouldn't be about concessions. That's the problem.
Okay, look, I understand you brought a token woman today to talk to me, but I still think it's absolutely ridiculous.
How do you feel about that?
About a Gillette ad about razors.
It's not the first time, so I'm okay with that.
It's not the first time you've been
Called a token woman. Obviously, other people's vaginas are more valid than mine.
Well, for me it was just a social experiment, but anyway.
A social experiment?
Yes.
Okay, alright. This has been fun, MRAs.
Well, yes, actually I am.
You're an MRA?
Yes, I am.
Oh my fucking god. You're at a feminist march and you're a fucking men's rights activist.
Yeah.
Are you off your nut, mate? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing.
So you've come here
support
today
equality.
to a feminist march.
A women's march.
As a men's rights activist, and you're expecting people to not get angry at you.
No, I don't think.
Okay, so you came here so that people would get angry.
That's
at
up to you. That's totally up to you. And we'll stand over here. We'll stand over here and say nothing.
If I want
You approached
people
us.
to get angry at me,
Of course I approach you. You have a huge sign
If I
about
wanted-
how women need to hold other women accountable.
If I wanted-
She's holding a fucking paper about the Gillette ad. Of course I, as a feminist, are going to come and get angry at MRAs at a fucking women's march.
That's your choice.
people to get angry at me, this is what I would have done.
Oh my god, you're fucking kidding
This is what I
me.
would have done.
Oh, you have a men's. Oh, and it's got the Australian flag in it as well, so we have some Australian white nationalism. Oh my god, the layers, they just keep coming
And I'm
off.
Jewish too.
It's consensual.
Why is that of any interest to this conversation?
Because I'm not what you would consider.
You both found a lot
But
to
you're
agree
wearing
about
a
here.
men's rights, shut up, you're wearing a men's rights activist t-shirt at a women's march.
You both found a lot to agree about here. You both found a lot to agree about
That
here.
makes
I
it
think
so
to
much
make a
better.
point
You
that
hid your men's
I
rights
was
activist
not
shirt with a shirt so that we, okay, but you're just gonna reveal it to me
Yes.
just to get me more annoyed.
No, I'm revealing it to you to make a point that
About
I was
men's
not.
rights activism
No,
at a
no.
feminist march.
That I was not here to cause trouble.
Okay.
That all I was here to do is
It's
create a
just
bit of
wearing
a social
groovy sign that you
experiment.
lovingly assembled out of pure rage to the Gillette ad, which is oppressing you as a man in our awful society that's awful to
At
men.
no point did I claim to be oppressed.
Okay, alright. Why?
Literally on my website, I
Oh, you have a
literally say I am
website!
not claiming-
Oh my god, you have a website. That makes it all so much better. I'm so
just
happy
saying.
that you, men's rights activists, today have decided to grace us mere women with your wonderful intellectual presence. I honestly am so grateful that you've come here to challenge me on the myths of feminism and women's empowerment. I'm super happy you're
Well,
here,
I am also
MRA.
very grateful for this conversation.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you fucking assholes. I do not understand why you're here. Like, why are you at a
Ask
women's
why.
march if you're an MRA?
Ask why we might be here. We'll answer you anything.
I've literally been asking for a while. I'm just curious as to why a men's rights activist has decided to come to a women's march for feminism. Because maybe this just isn't a place for you. It's a feminist march. It's on the fucking website that it's feminist.
Can I stop over here?
The title is Women's March, not Feminist March, correct?
Are you off your fucking tree?
I'm asking the question.
It's obviously a feminist march.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
Well,
I just
from where
don't
I'm
understand
sitting,
why you're
I'm
here
I'm
in your
holding
men's rights
what you
activist
bel-
t-shirt
Yeah.
with your tiny little counter-rally contingent of 2 men and your token woman
What
who's
makes it a
probably here so that I
counter-rally?
can't call you
You know,
misogynistic.
I really want to be on your side when you're rude to me. It makes me feel so much better. That's the
Why
point.
Are you here
That is
as a
the
men's
point,
rights activist?
that you
You're
don't
at a
care.
women's march. You're here to cause trouble. This is so awful
That is exactly
you
the
as a
point.
men's rights activist would be here today with all of the
I was
things
just
that have happened in
curious
the
to
past
see
week.
if gender flipping the ad would cause trouble, and apparently it has.
Everything here was in that ad. Everything here was good enough for 22 million views and corporate sponsorship.
By a fucking ad about
Why
the
are you
Gillette
annoyed about it?
races.
Why are you annoyed about this?
Come to this rally
Why are you?
and
Why does this sign annoy you?
Because it's misogynistic and this is a feminist space, and you're here at a feminist march to come and cause trouble.
In front of the Anzac War Memorial is a feminist space.
The War Memorial is a feminist space. Is that what you just asked me?
Is
Are
it?
you
I don't
being
know. You just
completely
called it. You claimed it as a
Are
feminist
you
space.
stupid? This right here, where women have gathered for a feminist march, is now a feminist space. People are here to express feminism and to
It has been claimed. You've claimed it.
It's a fucking rally. Why are you here as an MRA?
Hey, it's
to do
Danny.
this? Like, I'm
It's Danny Lim.
genuinely.
Hey.
I'm really curious as to why you MRAs
We've
are
met a
here
few times.
with
He's a
your
good guy.
stupid sign.
Can I just?
I have literally.
We'd love to hear you.
Go
No,
ahead.
I just wanted to point out that he had a funny bug crawling on his face.
I'm Chris.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to shake your hand.
Okay.
Like, you just still haven't given me a legitimate reason aside from being angry about a fucking ad about Gillette.
I didn't say I was
You
angry.
being here. Can you just stop talking for 2 seconds? Like, you
Sure.
have your little, like, paper thing, you have your sign, it's clearly about Gillette. Why have you decided to come here today to the Women's March to cause this fight?
Because we've used it.
We're not here to
We've
cause a
used the
fight.
same language.
You're absolutely here to cause a fight.
Do you honestly
Please.
think that I could stand up and fight anyone? I'm not very physically strong.
We're not fighting anyone today.
I'm definitely
We're
not.
not fighting anyone today.
The reason you were here with your MRA sign is to start trouble. Like,
We're
that
not
is-
fighting anyone
Your
today.
friend is wearing a men's rights activist shirt. You've walked into a space surrounded by thousands of feminists at the Women's March wearing an MRA shirt, and
Not
you're
visible,
not
though.
expecting people to get angry at you.
It wasn't visible. I only brought it up.
We
You
don't.
just, like,
you are.
decided to unbutton your shirt
We-
and reveal it to me.
We can't
Well,
be
you
held
did ask.
responsible for
You did
for a lot of that.
say
We're going
that
to
I was
stand
an MRA.
quietly and
You
use
did
the
already
same.
say
We're
that.
going to use the same terms that were worthy of corporate sponsorship applied to women because women can be better than they are today.
Oh my god, you people are freaks. You're here in an MRA shirt with like a stick figure with the Australian flag in it because
Yes.
one level of oppression clearly isn't enough. You have to go for white nationalism as well with your stupid ass
I
sign.
wasn't
A
aware
flag
that
is not-
Australian
a flag is not
was
white nationalism.
white nationalism.
A flag isn't white nationalism. That's a separate debate that I'd be happy to yell at you about on another time. But right now, I'm angry about the fact that you, MRAs, are here at a fucking feminist rally distracting from a cause about women's empowerment. And
I'm
that is
sorry.
awful.
I'm sorry about
You
your
are
feelings.
awful people. You should feel so bad. Like, I don't understand how in good conscience you can be here in a week where a woman was murdered, in a week where
How many men died this week from suicide and homicide?
I have absolutely no idea.
12.
don't touch me.
Okay, we're just.
She approached us. Thank you for the conversation.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm not going to let a cop push me around.
that was interesting.
How do you feel about being
It won't be the first and the last because one woman is the arbiter of all reason.
So maybe you should. Okay.
You don't have to agree with me.
No. I was just.
intense?
No.
I'm happy to have a conversation if you'd like.
Honestly, the thing that I find the most intriguing
Please, I'd love to hear your views.
is that you think you're being unique or original.
Well, we don't actually claim that. We're actually copying an ad for the purpose of not being unique.
No, not that. Not
Okay.
that. Not
Okay.
that. So when I came here today,
Yes.
I knew that you would be here. Not
you.
not you, because I don't know who you are, and I don't really care if I'm being honest.
My name's Chris.
That's great.
I think so too.
Last year at this rally, there was another you.
Oh, nice.
The same.
Another Chris?
No, just another person concern trolling, trying to make their YouTube channel look important.
Okay.
And it's just so incredibly reactionary.
Okay.
And it amazes me that every time you think you're going to have some new clever gotcha question, this time you have your Gillette ad, and that's cute.
I'm just using corporate
Well,
sponsorship.
it's relevant. Relevant.
No, it's really not.
Well, that's kind of up to us, what we say.
Well, opinions, people are always fair to have opinions, but opinions can be wrong. And
I agree with.
Is. So that's cool.
And the wrong opinion is still someone to be heard. That's okay.
No, that's not really necessary, but whatever. That's a different discussion.
It is.
Lofty philosophy. But the fun thing for me is, pretty much my thing here, because I am not super involved in local politics because I'm not Australian, so I have limited right to interfere with politics. I do, however, love wasting your time.
Okay.
That's my big thing.
Okay.
I'm just here to stand in your way. No,
I'll just make a statement about your badge.
I don't
I
care
actually
about
agree
your
with it.
statement. I don't care.
Okay.
Your statement means nothing to me.
I just wanted to say
We're going to move on.
Time.
Thanks.
No, I'm just gonna keep
No,
wasting
stay back,
your
stay back.
time.
Time.
I'm just gonna keep
No,
wasting
stay back,
your
stay back.
Oh,
I'm fine, we're going to walk over
you
here
don't
now.
like being addressed?
Harassed, sir, please. Just keep your distance. We're going to walk over here. Yeah, we're going to walk over.
Go that way, please. Go that way, please. Just come over here, please.
Sure.
Thank you. Just so we don't have any issues. This looks like I was getting a bit hot.
Yep, we'll be over.
Hi.
Yep.
Acting Inspector Jonathan Head.
Okay.
Anything like that. This here
Is a pro-female sign in a pro-female rally.
We've been working on doing like this. I believe everyone our conversation you're actually being recorded.
So are yours.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
We've been watching now the interaction between you and a few other.
Hi, we're having a conversation.
Totally understandable. Totally understandable.
A breach of the peace. So I'm asking you to go now.
He's deeming this a breach of the peace and he's asking us to leave.
I've noticed for some time, I've been watching the fact that other people are getting quite upset by your signs.
Okay.
So I'm now asking you to leave.
Okay.
We got to follow.
We will follow your instructions, but I just wanted to say for the record that I don't have any on me anyway at the moment.
We got to follow the instruction now, dude.
Okay, we will. I just wanted to say that as far as I was considered, we were having a respectful discussion.
Thank you. Righto.
My girlfriend says hi.
Dude, just follow the instruction.
All right.
Thank you.
That is all.
So, that's that. I didn't mean for that to happen, but it is what it is.